Hello everybody, what's up? It's Fern. Welcome back to another Planty video. I am so excited to finally be filming this video because I have wanted to do this project for a long time now, and we're finally doing it. We are finally making a pingdom. If you haven't heard of the term pingdom before, it's basically a cutesy name for a pinguicula garden. And if you're not familiar with pinguiculas, they are also known as butterworts. They're these little cuties here. Let's show this one. This one's in bloom, so it's a cute example. So pinguiculas are carnivorous plants. They kind of look like little succulents, but they're covered in this greasy substance which allows them to catch small insects like fungus gnats. So you can see this one has a lot of fungus gnats and it's actually in bloom. One thing that I really love about pings is that they put out these really sweet flowers in all different types depending on the variety that you have. I have quite a few types of pinguicula. I mean, not a ton, but I do have a good variety. I kind of use this video as an excuse to get a few more varieties. I really wanted to add some more into my collection this year anyways, and I was like, well, this is kind of the perfect time to do it. So my plan for our pingdom or pinguicula garden is to use this pink glass bowl type of thing. I found this at HomeSense in the like candle aisle where there's just little, like, I think this is more so meant for something that you would I don't even know. I don't know what people, it's not like a dish, but maybe something that people like keep their throw their keys in, or I don't know. It's just a little container, but it's really pretty because it's this pink kind of frosty glass, and then it actually has a gold around the edge, if you can see. So I found this there. It was really cheap, and I immediately thought pingdom. Pings would look so cute in here. So I bought this months ago, and I've just been waiting to do this project. I just kept putting it off. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous because I've never done this before, and I had to order some supplies and just, yeah, we're finally doing it. Okay, so maybe I'm gonna start off with showing you the new pinguiculas that I got. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know which ones I'm all gonna be putting in here. Now this is seeming small, now that I have so many, but I don't really know where I would put anything bigger than this, so I'm just gonna make it work. But I did get 3 new ones. I ordered from Brad's Greenhouse, which is actually a local carnivorous plant nursery, which is really cool. This place is literally only like a couple of towns over from me. Unfortunately, they don't offer pickup, so I have to like pay for shipping and wait for shipping every time, even though I could literally just drive there. I think this is my 3rd time ordering from them, and I've always had a good experience, so I went ahead and ordered a few more. I also got my first Drosera, which these actually arrived yesterday, the plants. That's why I'm not unboxing them. They're already like technically unboxed, but I just wasn't really feeling well yesterday, so I just got them out of the box and then figured I would film this video today. But let's just take this one out. I've never had a Drosera before. I think these are also called sundews, right? I've always wanted one because they're so cute. I'm not going to be putting this in the ping garden, but I just wanted to try one out just to have. So this is the Drosera capensis Big Pink. So how cute that it has like pink. So yeah, I'll have to pot that one up later. Anyways, back to our pinguiculas. Oh, also, they sent this cute sticker with the order. I'm literally obsessed with this. Look at the little bow on it. Like, this is so cute. So love that. Also, Venus flytraps are another carnivorous plant that I would love to try out one day, but I'm just very intimidated by them, so I don't have any in my collection right now. Now, these usually come in really small, but they will settle in and grow. And honestly, for this, I kind of prefer them to be really small to start off, so it's fine. Oh my gosh, it was actually, oh, this one had a flower. How cute. It was actually really hard for me to decide. I had so many things in my cart, you guys, but I had to really narrow it down. So I picked out these 3 pinguicula. but there are a lot that I would love to have. Oh my gosh, this is actually way bigger than I thought it would be. Actually, you know what? I think one of these was large, one was medium, and one was small. In the past, I've only ordered the small size. I have an unboxing if you want to see a couple of pinguicula that I got last year. I did a whole unboxing and set them up and everything, so I can link that. But yeah, I think this must be the large. So this is pinguicula gypsicola crossed with Moctezuma. I'll put the names on the screen, of course, but I just love how this has like a spindly, almost has like a tillandsia vibe to it. It's just very, I don't have anything else like this. Most of my pinguicula are the like wider leaved, like that, which I feel like you see more commonly. Like they just look, you know, with the wider, flatter leaves. But this one, like, it just looks so cool. I'm obsessed. Can't believe this has a little bloom on it too. How fun, a little purple bloom. Oh, that is amazing. Okay, I'm super happy with this one. I'm gonna set it back in its, they come in like damp paper towel, like that. Okay, next one. So this must be the medium sized one. Girl. Oh wow. Okay, this one is actually pretty big too. Wow. Okay, so this one is Pinguicula agnata crossed with gypsicola. And again, it has like a different look than a lot of the other ones that I already have. Like the leaves are wider, but they are like more narrow. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know, it just has a different look than a lot of my other ones. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is super cool. Super, super cool. This is actually Pinguicula agnata right here. So that's just like the regular agnata. And then this is a hybrid with the gypsicola, which the gypsicola I believe is like a really like skinny, like this one has more of the look, if I'm not mistaken, of gypsicola. Like it's just a really kind of spindly looking one. So that's why these hybrids are getting a more kind of slender leaf. That's really cool. And then the last one that I got, which is this small little guy in here. This is Pinguicula goldeneye, and I wanted this specifically because of the blooms, because this has like a stunning buttercream yellow bloom. I don't have any blooms like that. In fact, I don't really ever even see pinguiculas with yellow blooms, so I just thought that that was so unique. And I had been eyeing this one. I've been eyeing this one for probably since like last year. Like I've been eyeing it for a while on there. And it wasn't cheap. This one was the most expensive out of all of them. I think it was like $35 or $40, somewhere in there. So it wasn't cheap, which is why I just hadn't gone ahead and gotten it before, but I figured I would treat myself this time. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Yeah, so this is the size small. I think this is actually honestly even bigger than the last time I ordered my size small pinguicula from them. They look really healthy. Look at that. So cute. Oh my gosh. The nice thing about pinguicula too is that they are so easy to care for. I don't think I've ever lost one. Like I've never killed one. They really do just thrive for me, even though I feel like my care for them is very experimental because I've only been growing. I only had one for like, okay, so 2 years ago I got my first pinguicula, and then I had that for about a year, and that's the pinguicula that made me just fall in love with them. It was this one right here, the morinensis. That's a really, really good one. This was my very first one, still in its like same container that it's been in for 2 years now, I guess. But I got that one, had it for a year, and then I was like, you know what? I need more of these. So then I gradually got a few more last summer. So it's been about 2 years that I've been growing them. And I really just, yeah, I've just been learning as I go. So I'm definitely not an expert, but just because I've kind of been like learning as I go, and they've always survived, and even like they can sometimes ship not super well because they have a really shallow root system, so they can kind of like fly around in their containers and stuff. These are obviously shipped, like they're not potted, so they're not, you don't have to worry about them like flying out of their pots or anything. But they've always recovered like super easily, and they're also super easy to propagate. You can propagate them by leaf pulling. So yeah, I think that they are just really great plants. I really want to learn more about them. I think that they're so cute, so fun. Love that they flower because I love flowering plants. So yeah, I really do love them. And they're also great for catching fungus gnats. So yeah. Okay, so now that we've seen some of the pings that I'm going to be working with, I am gonna go through the supplies that we are going to be using today. So we already saw the container that I'm gonna be potting into. I think that I'm going to do a layer. I was thinking about doing like a drainage layer along the bottom. And for that, I have some pon that I'm gonna be using. I was going to use just pumice, but I have this pon just mixed up and clean and everything. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use that. And then I also have some carnivorous soil mix. I ordered this from Brad's greenhouse because I was ordering from them anyways, and I was like, you know what, I feel like this is gonna make it really easy. I have other, I have like some nepenthes and more pinguicula and stuff that I can use this for as well. So I went ahead and just ordered some of their carnivorous mix. Now for carnivorous plants, you need a really specific, if you're going to be doing potting mix, you need a really specific mix because there can't be any nutrients. This is why a lot of my carnivorous plants are currently just in sphagnum moss. That's an option that you can do. But I wanted to try potting mix for this project, so I ended up ordering that. And then the final thing that I wanted for this pingdom, which was the hardest thing to find, were pumice rocks, like just raw chunks of pumice, because a lot of people use these in their pingdom setups because the pings can actually live on them because pumice wicks up water and it just creates a really cool look. So I wanted to put some pumice rock in mine, but this was so hard to find. Oh my goodness. I just like here in Canada, I could not figure out where to find this at. I drove around, checked pet stores. I couldn't find anything online. There was like one Etsy seller I could find, but then I think like the shipping was really expensive to Canada or something. So I scrapped that. After I'd driven around for a while and couldn't find anything, I took to the internet again and was like, okay, let me look one more time. And then I came across somewhere in, I think this is in Ontario. I'm not really sure. They're called Understory Enterprises. And I saw that they had raw pumice rock. So I was like, perfect, let me order that. So I did, and I haven't opened this yet, so we're gonna open it together. This arrived probably a couple of weeks ago now, and yeah, I haven't looked in here yet, so let's hope that this is going to be what I need. Oh gosh, it's very dusty. I don't even know which way. I think, oh, maybe this way is up. I imagine in other places, like in the US, it'd be a lot easier to find something like this, but for some reason I just could not find it. Oh, that's me. I figured I would get 2 pounds of it. Oh, perfect. Oh, it looks kind of creepy. I feel like this is gonna trigger that like tryptophobia or whatever that weird hole phobia is. So if you have that, maybe don't look, but it does look kind of creepy. It's very, very porous. And this is why pumice is excellent to use for pinguiculas, because it's so porous, it wicks up the moisture and keeps their roots hydrated. Okay. So I ordered, like I definitely didn't need this much. They came in 1 pound like orders, but I got 2 because I figured, you know, I just don't want to have to order again and pay for shipping if I do another pingdom in the future, which I probably will. This is actually even better than I thought. I really wasn't sure what the size of them was going to be. It did have a description online, but you just never know when you haven't ordered from somewhere before. I'm so happy with this. Wow, this is so cool. You can also get red, I think. Like I see a lot of people use like a red pumice. Which I think would look really cool, but this is just what I could find, so I went ahead and got it. Oh my gosh, this is dusty, you guys. Okay. Maybe I should have like soaked these or rinsed these or something. I honestly don't know. I don't know. Wow, okay. So what we have. I think we have everything we need. We have our pumice, we have our like drainage layer, and then so my plan is to put some pond to be kind of like, well, no. My plan is to put these in, like I think I want them in contact with water on the bottom so that I can be sure that they're wicking up. We'll have to figure it out when we arrange this, but my plan loosely is to put these in, put a layer of pond on the bottom, because I just don't think that this whole thing needs to be full of the soil, the like bog mix carnivorous soil. Pinguicula roots are very shallow, like I said, so it's not like they're gonna root down to the bottom if I did fill it all up with soil. Okay, I think that this is just gonna be like a figure it out as we go kind of thing, which is my specialty. So let's just get started with putting this all together. Okay, so like I said, I think that I'm going to start by arranging my pumice in here how I want it. So I don't know, I'm just gonna stick them in and figure it out. Oh, here's a tall one. I don't know if I'll be able to fit 3 or just 2. Maybe just 2, honestly. That's... Or maybe I should just do 1, like 1 bigger one. Oops. Like, oh, that's too big. That's too big. Oh, that's kind of cute. Then there's like a lower and it gets a little bit higher, and then I could kind of stack some pond. Maybe I'll give you guys more of like a tilted down view. Okay, I feel like that's a little bit better. So I have these 2 pieces in here, and now I'm just gonna fill it up with some pond and kind of layer, like you can kind of create hills and stuff if you want to. I don't know, let's just see what we can do here. It is so fun doing creative planty projects like this. Like, I can't even tell you how much I love just doing this kind of stuff. I really need to do more things like this. So keep in mind, I'm gonna be putting the soil on top of here too. So I don't want it like super full. Okay, so now I'm going to add some of the soil. Actually, I'm gonna grab a little bowl so that I can kind of mix up some of this soil, because it is just a little, like, it looks like it's kind of settled. So I will, maybe I have a container. I wonder if I have an extra container I can just dump this into. Okay, I have this, which isn't big enough for all of it, but I'll put some of it in here and we can mix it up. I grabbed my spray bottle. I'm just gonna get this wet a little bit. Hello? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I should have done this too, then it'll be less dusty. Okay, so now I'm just gonna add a layer of the potting mix, I guess. Yeah. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, so this is what it's looking like so far. We have our drainage layer, our potting mix layer, and our pumice stones in there. So I think we can pretty much start adding the plants. I guess I'll go from biggest to smallest. So let's add this gal first. Now I've got to figure out, maybe I'll put the bigger ones in the actual substrate on the bottom, and then the smaller ones I can kind of stick on the rocks maybe. So I'm just gonna dig a shallow hole and just pop her in. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so cute. I actually can't wait to see what this is gonna end up looking like. Okay, perfect. Where's my mister here? Okay, next, let's do her. Maybe I'll stick her. I should have moved this one over more. That's okay. I'll stick her over here. I'm gonna add in some more potting mix where she is. Okay, she's in there, right here. Okay, so I'm gonna see who else I want to add into here. I was thinking of doing this one. Let's pull her out of here and see. Now, I'm not sure if these new ones are gonna sun stress and get any color to them or not, but I love that this one, the Agnata that I just put in, that has some pink on it, so it's gonna add, you know, and it kind of complements the pink bowl as well. This is looking so cute already. What the heck? I'm just loving this so far. Okay, how fun. So trying to think if I want to add any more to, if I want to add another one here, or if I just want to go ahead. Let's go ahead and start adding a couple onto the pumice rocks. So I think I'm going to use just a little bit of sphagnum moss to kind of tuck them into the pumice until they root onto there. So let's keep a little bit of sphagnum here. So I'm for sure going to want to put the golden eye on, because I'm wanting to do just small ones. So I think it's best to find like a bit of a crevice where you can, oh, there's like a loose piece there, a bit of a crevice where you can kind of like tuck it in, if that makes any sense. So I think I'm gonna go, or should I? I mean, you can put them anywhere really, I think, but he could even go like in this little, maybe I'll put him there. Think about this. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna put him there. So I'm just tucking this piece of sphagnum into there. I know this is probably hard to see what I'm doing. And then, or should I put him? Okay, let me think about this actually. I'm gonna actually tuck this little piece of sphagnum like around his roots so that I can be sure that they're in contact. So that's what I've done. And now I'm gonna stick him onto here. Okay, I think we need just a little bit more sphagnum. Okay, I think that that's good. I think that that's good. This is very experimental to be doing with like my new most expensive ping, but I'll keep a close eye on him and make sure that everything is staying moist. Okay, I could not be more obsessed with how this is coming out. Okay, who else do I want to put? I actually have some cyclosecta babies here, if you see all these little babies. So I think I might remove one of those and pop it on. It's like the perfect size. I'm literally just gonna pluck one out. They are tiny. Tiny, look at that. This is the perfect size to be just like popping into here. Do any of my other ones have babies like that? Oh. This one has divided, so I'm gonna try to pull the smaller division off. Can I even do that? I've never separated. Let me pull this whole thing out. I've never separated pinguiculas before, but I'm assuming you literally just like, oh yeah. It's pretty much separated itself. Okay, so we have another really small one. I think I'm gonna go down here with it. There's a little bit of soil like scattered on this rock, so I think we need one up here, and then that's gonna be pretty good. This is looking so good, like better than I thought it was gonna come out. I could sneak one back here too. I wish this one had a baby. Maybe, okay, so this is my pinguicula Wesser that I got from, there's a Hoya bloom stuck to it that I got from Brad's greenhouse last year. I'm thinking about just taking a leaf pulling and then I could just stick it in the soil, see what would happen there. So I'm just gonna try to grab this leaf that's kind of underneath, but it's not like an old decrepit one. Just gonna try to grab it and pull. Oh my gosh. So we have this little leaf. Okay, I think the last one I'm gonna add in is my pinguicula hanka. I bought this one for the bloom. It has bloomed for me before. It's a really stunning, like purpley flower. And this one has divided itself since I last got it too. So I'm just gonna break off half of this guy and we'll pop them in. Oh yeah, they just come apart. That is so crazy how they divide themselves like that. Oh my gosh, a bunch of leaf pullings fell out of him too. I can make babies. I can make so many babies. Look at all of these leaves. There's a bunch of them that just fell. Okay, so this guy, where am I gonna put him? Maybe on the side? No, I don't think he's gonna stay there right now. I'll just put him on the top. I'll just put him on the top. Okay, I'm gonna remove I think this is in like a pond. I'm gonna just remove that a bit and then put some sphagnum around it again. Okay, let's hope that that's gonna be good. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. I think that it is looking amazing. I'm so happy and excited about this. Wow, that is just so cool. Now I just have to fill it up with some water. You never want to add fertilizer to these guys. Just distilled, like straight distilled or filtered water is best. I am notorious for using tap water on these, but I did actually recently get the zero water pitcher, so I'm going to be giving these filtered water from now on, and we'll see how they like that. Okay, so I filled it up so that the water is basically to the top of where our pond layer is, and everything is just gonna be able to wick up from there. So that's pretty much it. We're done, and I am so happy with how this came out. I honestly didn't know how this was gonna go, but I think that this looks awesome. I'm so excited to watch these grow in and just to see how this does. I feel like this is such an interesting piece to add into my plant collection and plant styling and just my home. Like, this is just so cool. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick this on my Vitcho plant shelf because I think it's just gonna look so nice on there and really just add something different and interesting. But yeah, that's it. That didn't even take that long to put together either. And now I have leftover pumice, so I'm definitely gonna be making another one of these. So we'll see what I come up with next time. As for some of my other pings, I did go ahead, just while I had all of my supplies out, I did just go ahead and pop them into some thrifted containers that I got. So this, oh my gosh, this is what happens when I take the tags out. This is pinguicula agnata. And I did the same. I did a pond layer and then the carnivorous soil for the top. And then this is my pinguicula morinensis. It divided into two, so I just separated those, and then there was some leaves that fell out as well, so those are just chilling. But like, look how cute in these little, just like, these were like 50 cents at the thrift store. And then I popped my pinguicula hanka into this round one, which is just so adorable. So yeah, super happy with those. And I had these jars, oh my gosh, I got these in like April or something, and they've just been chilling. So I'm really glad to have finally gotten some of my pinguicula into them. This is like basically my goal, like what I've done today, just getting my pings into a better setup because they deserve to be displayed nicely. Like, they're just such cool plants and I really love them. So I'm glad that I am finally getting my crap together and doing that. So I think that's gonna be it for today. I hope that you liked this video. I love doing little projects like this. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know any questions and I will get back to you in the comment section. Also, everything that I can link, everything that I can find a link for, I will put down below in the description box. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!